Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for Game 4 here. We've got our blue Protoss player, FnaticNenD, spawning in the top left-hand corner of Ohana LE. His opponent, the Red Terran, the one, the only, MarineKingPrime, in the bottom right-hand corner. This is Game 4 between these guys from the NVIDIA Gigabyte Invitational. Quite some epic games so far. Though in the first two games, really NenD unable to keep up with the play of MarineKing, going down 0-2 before coming back in Game 3 with a really nice defense and a good timing on his attack to catch MarineKing off guard. MarineKing actually going for a Marine tank composition in Game 3. Perhaps just trying something a little bit different, being up 2-0. See what he does in Game 4 here. If he chooses to stick with that kind of a composition, going actually gas first there in Game 3 for Hellions. If you'd like to see some cute tricks with Hellions in TVP, go ahead, watch that game. And you can watch how he killed about 18 SCVs with just a bunch of Hellions and a medevac or two. It was very phenomenal control from MarineKing, as I've come to expect. NenD, though, able to shrug off the damage, win an engagement later on, and turn around and kill his opponent. Caught his MarineKing actually off guard while MarineKing was clearing out a pylon at his third. The Marines were away from the tanks, so the tanks crumbled, and the Marines just did not have the backbone to stand up to the Protoss army. A hidden Rex from MarineKing here, 2 Rex. Let's see if NenD gets the scout off on this. Will he see it? Will he see it? Nope. Going right past the first Rex into the main. He's going to see no gas. Will he think a 1-Rax Expo? Could possibly be expecting that from MarineKing. Meanwhile, he has thrown down his core in the main, and I'm going to scout again, just for anything shady, anything fishy going on. But look at this. Going to completely miss that barracks there. Nope. Oh, did I speak too soon? That probe might actually... No. MarineKing going to chase it away. And there we go. SCV coming over to help out. So MarineKing going for a 2-Rax opening now. And NenD very likely could be expecting this to be a 1-Rax Expo. He's throwing down a pylon over here. Might be trying to hide some kind of tech with that. A Zealot is out checking for SCVs in the base. And the one probe did escape over here to the right side of the map to survive. Possibly throw down another pylon later on, though it is actually being called back to the mothership. Here goes the first SCV scout for MarineKing into the main. He's going to get a good scout off. See the Chrono Stalker. Chrono on the probes as well. No Chrono on the warp gate. He's not going to have to worry about a 4-gate at this point. Also, only 1 gas. Not much of a concern at this point about DTs or Void Rays. And a great timing from MarineKing getting in there. He will lose the SCV, but he gets in just in time to check that second gas, and the Chrono counts before that Stalker pops. I'm sure he had that timed out. And let's see, here comes a Zealot poke up here. We do have a large number of Marines. Looks like NenD might actually miss these. He's going to grab the Watchtower. Oh, right as the Marines come back. 7 Marines, going to get that Zealot. And now NenD's got 1 Stalker out here to hold the line against 8 Marines. Got to be careful, though. SCV's pulled as well. Looks like MarineKing going to go in with this. Got to be careful, though. This Stalker's going to be able to kite. It gets 1 Marine. Has to fall back, though. And I'm surprised I don't see MarineKing come around to flank the Stalker. Here we go. He's going to actually get up in front. Oh, just missing the surround with the SCVs. NenD able to sneak through. Certainly will help. There's a Nexus here. Force field, though, going on the ramp to block the Marines. Will we see a cancel the SCVs surrounding the Stalker, though? That Stalker is in trouble. Probes pulled. Helping out. Going to hold the line. And NenD's going to lose a pylon here. He's got high ground vision for MarineKing with these SCVs. He needs to get rid of these SCVs here to block high ground vision. But now the Nexus taking damage. No more sentries for force fields. Only 1 sentry without enough energy. And the Marines are into the main. This could be the end for NenD here. He's met his end. There's just too many Marines. 9 left over. Only 1 Stalker and 2 sentries. And 4 Marines coming in. 2 Racks with a follow-up here. 3 Racks total into an expansion for MarineKing. And that's about going to do it, I think, for NenD. Not a lot here. He's gotten a few probes, but the control of Marine King is just too good. Keeping these guys alive, doing a lot of kills. Check him out. 2 kills, 4 kills. This guy's gonna get a kill. Everybody's killing. One stalker falls, the other one trying to hold. More probes have been pulled though, and if we check the income tab, it's 20 harvesters to 14 in favor of Marine King. Another one falling. The stalker's gonna be okay. So even if NightEnd holds though, he will be behind. Not a place you want to be against Marine King either. Though it is a place so many players find themselves. And yes, looks like NightEnd's gonna hold. He will be able to keep this Nexus alive. Get a few more Marines. Gotta watch out though, that Stalker is very low on health. Sell it now, actually go down. See, normally a Protoss player would be able to clean this up, but with the control of Marine King being as good as it is, I think Marine King might actually just be able to take the game right here and now. He's streaming more reinforcements. He's got double gas, but he's not going to need it at this point. All he needs are Marines. True to his namesake. 2 Zealots and 2 Sentries, not going to be enough. They could force field the ramp. Of course, then the Nexus will fall. Here comes some more SCVs. 5, 6 of them on the way. Nexus in trouble. And Marine King at this point still ahead in harvesters even without these SCVs here. Great position. Doing a lot of damage. I think it's just outclassing NightEnd in the end. There we go. Final engagement. I think it all comes down to this. Marine King microing his heart out. NightEnd doing the same thing. Able to clean it up actually. Does force Marine King off. Supplies about even. Harvester's a little bit different. There's about a third of an advantage. He's actually got a 50% more harvesters than FnaticNenD does. But oh, another attack. Sentry just staying alive. 11 hit points. Zealots trying to push back, do some damage to Marine King, but with that gas down, we do see Stim on the way. A reactor here, another reactor as well. 5 racks in all. Marine King not going to need a factory yet. He's just going for a lot of barracks to get some units out. And here come the Zealots marching right behind the Marines as the reinforcements come though, and those Zealots walking into a dead end right there. Good force field on the ramp for NightEnd. They're going to get some SCVs here. Possibly could get himself back in the game if he controls this correctly, but Marine King pulling his SCVs over here to the ramp. And now there's only 1 sentry, not enough energy for another force field. NightEnd has to fall back. About even in supply, even in harvesters as well. But Marine King ahead in tech now. He's got Stim halfway done. 5 barracks up here. A Marauder on the way, a couple Marines. This composition is just going to favor Marine King here. Like, there's the factory finishing up. We'll see medevacs shortly. In about another minute, they will start. And then, about a minute after that, we'll have them out on the field. So just under 2 minutes for those medevacs. And that's going to be NightEnd's window to do something. He's out on the map, though, with these 3 sentries, losing 1. Not agree with his engagement here. NightEnd cannot afford to be careless. He's going to lose a pylon here. Doesn't want to lose these sentries, though. He's actually falling behind a little bit in supply now. And Stalker's coming in to cut off the retreat here, actually. And could get a good sandwich. Take out a few of these Marines. Just got to be careful. He doesn't want to lose any of these gas units. There you go. Good play from NightEnd. Able to get a few more units. Checking the loss count. It's only about a 300 resource differential at this point. Now Marine King actually has to pull some SCVs just to repair. Actually, not to repair, to tank damage. Nothing here to repair. There we go. NightEnd going into this. Trying to cause something. Zealots in. Force field on the ramp. But NightEnd forced to fall back. Just 3 stalkers and a sentry here. He is doing all of this off of 3 gates right now. 3 gates versus 5 barracks just does not work out in the Protoss' favor. Especially when you're playing Marine King. And yeah, Marine King he's got shorter lines of reinforcement as well. His units have to go from here to here. While the pylon is all the way back here for NightEnd, and he's got to go all the way up to this ramp. Usually Protoss players are able to cut that line down with these pylons for weapons. But there's only so many pylons you can build when you're behind. And NightEnd just in a tough spot right now. He's putting up a valiant effort, able to keep this game going. Lesser player would have succumbed by now to Marine King. And Twilight Council on the way. Will we see Dark Templar here to try and even the advantage just a little bit more? Where is that? Something was being shot by a stalker. Couldn't tell you what though. Okay, pylons transfer to the natural. And here comes Marine King. He's got his medevacs out now. Blink on the way. So it will be a blink play from NightEnd. He's going to chrono that out and try and hold the top of the ramp with these stalkers long enough to get it researched. But more medevacs coming out. Marine King going very heavy on the medevacs as usual. 5 racks. Likely see possibly a 3rd base coming up. Or will he just go all in on this attack? He's up by about 30 supply right now. NightEnd in a difficult spot. Force fields on the ramp though. Cut a couple Marines off. And that was nice. It was after the stem from Marine King, so it's going to drain a lot of energy off of these medevacs. Also, what do we have here? Enough for 1, 2, 3 more force fields. So Marine King is going to have another opportunity to get up the ramp, splitting up his units here. And NightEnd, will he be able to get the force field down? Throwing down 2 more gateways. Blink about to finish. Oh, a preemptive force field. Now check. I hear the load up going down. Enough energy for 2 force fields. Marine King though, just saying, forget that. I'm dropping your main 4 medevacs at once, right on top of the stalkers. No regard for the army. NightEnd has to GG out. And that'll do it. Marine King taking the series. I'm guessing 3-1 here. There is no game 5. It must have been a best of 5 between the two. Great play from Marine King. And FnaticNenD showing a lot of spirit and playing really well. Definitely a player to watch. He's a Protoss player out there from Romania. Go check him out if you are a Protoss player. And of course, if you're a Terran player, Marine King is one of the best, so you can always learn from him. This was from the NVIDIA Gigabyte Invitational. I am CaptainAmerica, bringing this to you here. I got it off the interwebs and just upload it for you. If you've got something you'd like to see cast, send it to CaptainAmerica at thegspotnetwork.com. I'd be happy to get it up. Send me something awesome, something epic. I love epic, awesome replays. Doesn't matter. It could be a gold level replay. I've got some of those up. It could be a Masters or a Grandmasters, a pro level replay. Or just a particular player you like to see, send it to me. If it's an epic, awesome match. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm signing off, and you guys keep crafting.